Huelvo are in second right now. They've won both their games. Goal difference of 6, just 2 behind main Hugo. I think they've played their game already. I'm not entirely sure though. I'm not sure, but Grüntal sitting dead last with a goal difference of -7 points, which is obviously strikes concern. Haven't won a single game. It's stuck in the relegation zone alongside Lugo, which is also another surprise because Lugo have such a, I'd say, a pretty decent quality team. And Grüntal will need to win this today. Welcome everyone, ladies and gentlemen. We've got Grüntal versus CD Huelvo in Liga DOS here today. It's second in the league versus bottom in the league. Huelvo sit quite comfortably in second, just 2 goals of difference behind main Hugo, while Grüntal sit rock bottom, hoping to maybe claim their first win today. But Huelvo will put up a very strong challenge and fight for that top promotion spot. Go either way today. One team which is valiantly trying to fight their way to stay in Liga DOS, and the other one is trying to make their way out of it into the first division. I'm your commentator namboozbooz, followed with your streamer fuvzzi. And here we go. Grüntal, get us underway. Will certainly be a big fight that Grüntal will put up today. Again, as I did mention, they are rock bottom of Liga DOS. That will probably affect their motivation. They might be extremely motivated to go ahead and try win this game, but again, it could sort of, if they lose today, could see maybe a lot of players considering quitting. I know that especially because Kennington. Speaking of Kennington, I am the manager of Kennington, which is interesting. But anyways, we get off of that topic. See Grüntal lineup. How do I say SXXXIR his username? I actually don't know how I'm meant to say that in like one. Anyways, they line up with him. They got Gun Pro, Wreck It, Sexer. Thank you. Got Gun Pro, Wreck It, DV, not sure who that is. Got John Z and Abdel and Zizo in goals. Zizo, I think, who played for? I actually don't remember. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna say SSXR, SSXIR, just because it doesn't roll off the tongue that easily. Anyways, Huelvo take the free kick quite quickly, and now it's defense charging down the left wing here. Johnsy looked to be quick to press, did manage to get the short pass out to ISO. Now does cross in for a towering header, and there go Huelvo, 10 minutes in. Frau proving his worth. That was an absolute dunk by Frau. And Grüntal already find themselves trailing. Oh my goodness, that was a... Oh my god. Wow. Oh, ISO's Fang. Okay. Should have known that. Now Rebirth does take it away, does take the safe option, passes back to 51v22. No, it's Frau. That's not Frau, that's Fang. Now Fang, quite a good skill to get away. Frau does Moss. Now defense looked to be quite a viable option there, but Frau just continues dribbling. Rabona out to defense, who looked to stray offside a bit, but Gunpro looks to be just ahead and does pass back to his keeper. It's really unfortunate for Grüntal to concede so early on in here, but will heighten Huelvo's motivation to go on and just absolutely slam them. Now it's a touch by Frau. Finessed out to Storm Games. Very good campaign for Cordoba in Season 2. I'm not sure what he did in Season 4. I think he played for Rome or something, but now it's defense. Seems like he was trying to get into Storm Games and does eventually Rabona it there. That's Rebirth. Out to Fang again. We've seen similar things, especially for that first goal. Grüntal will need to prevent this cross. Gunpro quickly trying to defend. It's crossed in by Fang here. And it was another scare for Grüntal. see Huelvo just in command of this game in this first sort of 20 minutes. Thrown short to Sex here, but it was almost intercepted. But now here comes Johnsy. Short pass to Wreck-It. Wreck-It was just found offside. Now Mattia will take it, and it's lobbed out to right here. Seems Storm Games will get it ahead of defense, and does. Just a bit of a tame touch. Six here look like he will get it, but here comes Storm Games still, and eventually is tackled by Six here. Wasn't really in doubt, but now defense steals it. Defense. Rabona out to Storm Games. Another chance for Huelvo here. Got two people lingering in the box. And there they go again. Fang gets his goal that time. Recrosses 2 goals. It's unbelievable for Huelvo. They're flying away now. Doesn't seem like Grüntal can get sort of a lifeline back in here, even so early on in this game. 5-0. I think that could be true, but now here come Grüntal on the counter attack here. Six here just ahead of Rebirth and eventually does get it. Six here did get ankled as well by that, and that was a lob pass through the middle, just seemed too forced, and Johnsy will be able to get it. Now Zizo. I think I remember him playing for Wakefield in Season 1. He did get quite a few clean sheets, I think. I can tell you. Now Abdel. Pass slow to Wreck-It. And this seems decently positive for Grüntal. Oh, Abdel get in front of Super... I was about to call him Super Cool Guy. I was calling him Mattia. Initially missed the pass, but in the end he wasn't really being pressed. So here comes defense on the left. Defense, he's got a lot of space to work with here. He's got many Huelvo affiliates coming up alongside with him. Johnsy looks to tackle. It's a short pass out to Fang. Fang crosses it in for Frau again. It's a good moss out by Grüntal this time. Now Rebirth. Slow to defense. Yeah, it's a good tackle by Johnsy, but defense does manage to recover. Johnsy. Now it's Frau. It's tackled by Six here. Defense is in quick pursuit. It's a good steal by Wreck-It. Now it's Gunpro. Gunpro misses the finesse, and Frau does take it off him, and here comes Frau. Just a bit ahead of Gunpro here. Now Frau switches out to Fang. Goalkeeper doesn't rush, and now Fang is open on the left here. Chooses to shoot here. It's smart play by Fang for his brace. Zizo caught well off his line. Huelvo are absolutely running away with this now. As it comes now, they might need to score a couple more goals to maybe truly cement themselves in that top spot. Now Abdel. Goodness me. I reckon if they forfeit now, be a lighter, a less harsh scoreline. I don't know what to tell him, but now here comes Johnsy. Out to Wreck-It. Wreck-It is still in possession. Just trying to find space on the right. See the Huelvo defense are very much in a tight formation, but now Mattia does manage to take it off of Wreck-It and get it past him to finesse it low to defense. Now defense does flick it past Gunpro. Gunpro looks quick to retrieve it. and eventually does tackle it out the feet of defense. But now here comes Fang. Now it's still Fang past Jonzi, but in the end it's easy for Jonzi just to recover, and now it's a counter-attack here for Grüntal. But shaky dribbles by Six here, and now Fang does take it off him. He looks to be quite past. We'll bone out to Frau. Slid to defense. And now Fang. Does try to get the tackle touch pass, lobs it in. It's a good interception. But Fang comes again. Still in possession, trying to get it past Abdel. Now Fang with the lob cross in, and it's a good moss out by Grüntal. Just surviving now, that's all they're really doing. They seem down and out in terms of goals, but here comes Mattia. Got a lot of space here, Mattia. Just ahead of Rekit, and now Mattia cuts in. And finesses it in again! And finally, Zizo does get a hand to it. Now it's low to GunPro. Does try and get the lob pass out to right there, but again, it's just another wasted opportunity. And now here comes Fang again. Very prevalent on the left wing. Being trailed by Jonzi. Now here comes Fang. Here's a good interception by Jonzi in the end to quickly cut out the cross. I don't know whether we're going to do a host switch or not. I hope we don't. Now Racket. It's a low pass out to Six there. He's got two people on him, Rebirth and Mattia, but Mattia quickly backs out. And now it's low to Abdel. GunPro looks a very viable option. It's finesse short to GunPro. Mattia does miss the tackle. Being quickly trailed on by Storm Games, which is not an opponent you want to see being 1v1 against. That's out to the right. Seems like one of Gruntal's rare chances, but Rebirth cuts out the cross by Rekit. Eventually passed down the line to Fang, and now it's a quick counter-attack. Three Huelvo affiliates arriving in support now. It's switched out to defense. And defense has got all the space to work with. Here he goes. Cuts in, it's short to Frau, and here he goes, and it's a brilliant save by Zizo to keep the scoreline at 3-0. Sudden burst of energy, it seems like, from the Grüntal goalkeeper as we go into half-time. And here we go again as Mattia kicks off. Storm Games. No subs have been made, which no subs are really needed, to be honest. Both teams seem to be playing their strongest lineup. Oh, and Storm Games with a maybe misclick or something like that, and now it seems like another forced ball, which 51v22 doesn't go and claim, but Rebuff was there anyways, so not any stress for him. It's a ball through the middle. Defense looks to be the recipient, and he does get it ahead of GunPro, who does slide in, and now here comes defense. It's defense drag back. Oh, it's a good tackle, but just needs to get it clear, and in the end chooses the easier option of clearing it out for a throw-in. Now it's Fang on the throw. Short to defense. Got a sizable amount of space ahead and does go for the shot again, and it hits the crossbar. Very audacious by Huelvo today. Now Frau. This is his dribble, unfortunately, but is still in possession. I think, don't know what's going on there, but he loses the ball out here for DV. DV. Rabona out to Abdel. That's a short finesse here to Series, trying to get it ahead of defense, but again, it's another tame challenge. Not challenge, sorry. Dribble. Now switched out to Mattia. It does miss the touch, but it still does stay in play. Here comes Mattia charging down the wing here, just ahead of Wreck-It. It's still Mattia in possession. Goes for a lob cross in towards Frau, and it's headed out by GunPro for a corner. It was quite uncontested. Not sure what the thought process behind that was, but besides the point, it does clear out. But now Fang with the cross. Just outside the boss hit. I said boss. But it is cleared out by Grüntal. Now Mattia again is in possession. Dribbles in, does try find the run of Storm Games on the right. Was never in doubt. DV does get it, and now here's a 2v1 situation for Grüntal to maybe get a goal back. Here comes Six here on the counter-attack. Just one person down, Rebirth. Now Six here. Crosses it in, it's a brilliant tackle by Mattia, and Grüntal seem to do nothing about that, and now it's out to Fang. Fang has got a runner on the right, not sure if he spots it. Now here comes Fang. Finessed out to the right, it's a good pass out to Storm Games. Zizo doesn't rush. Now Storm Games. Finessed in, it's a good header out. Grüntal are just hanging on by strings here. Obviously not what they wanted. Now it's 6-0 on the attack again. He's got Jonzi running through the middle. We're not sure if he spotted. He does spot it now, but the finesse is just way too powerful for him. Oh, and a same challenge thrown out by Jonzi, but didn't really do much. But now, out to Fang. The ball does stay in play. Now it's Fang charging down the left. Rabona out to defense. Defense is against GunPro. Just trying to find space to get the cross off here. Is defense. He's got 3 people looming in the box. One of them is Storm Games. And is cleared out by GunPro in the end. Again, it's only made it as far as to Mattia. Here comes Mattia. Fakes the cross, fakes again. Fakes again. Taking it to the corner flag, and in the end, it doesn't amount to much. 6 here with the tackle. Let's pass through middle to Abdel. Just got 3 shirts arriving in support. And Abdel out to the left here for Wreck-It. Wreck-It is against Storm Games. As I said, again, not one you want to face, especially on an EU host. He will be quite reachy. Now it's finesse low to Jonzi, but just maybe a bit too much power was put behind it. Now it's Fang. Very prominent on the left here tonight. He's managed to pick up 1 assist and 2 goals, which 100% add to his repertoire. And now here comes Fang. He does take the wing. And now Fang. It's still Fang on the ball here, trying to get it away from GunPro. Does finesse it in here. And it's mossed out by Grüntal, but just not far enough. Defense does get it, but it's cleared out Another scare for Grüntal, and now Mattia out to the left. It's a missed slide by GunPro. And now it's out for Storm Games to strike. It seems Zizo was diving out the way of that, but now it's Frau. It's still Frau, and he hits the post, saved out by Zizo, but now defense. It's slid out, and in the end, wreck it. That was another big scare for Grüntal, but now Storm Games intercepts, and it's Frau. It's still Frau. He's managed to get it away from two, tackled out to defense. He's got Mattia arriving in support, does take him. Now Raboned out into the middle here. Looks like Frau will take the first time shot. And again, another save by Zizo, drawn out. That's DV on the counter-attack. Pass low to Jonesy. Seems what Grüntal are just trying to do now is not concede any more goals, but it doesn't seem more likely now as defense takes it away and he looks to be through. That's defense. One-on-one with Zizo, and he does tuck it away to make it 4 for Huelvo. It's an absolute humiliation ritual by Huelvo as Grüntal find themselves rock bottom of the league. It's just enough, say Grüntal. Enough. They didn't say that, I lied. Oh, and it's a very bad kickoff here. Fang does manage to slide it away from Jonesy. I know it's passed through the middle here. GunPro will get it, and defense goes in for the slide, but as we see is not much happened from that. And now it's Zizo out to the left here. It's a good pass, and now DV is on the attack. Grüntal have almost everyone up. It's only GunPro back, and it's passed out to the right, and it's a very bad pass. And now here comes defense. It's short to Frau. It's just about a 3v1. As Frau charges up the pitch, down the middle to defense. Looks to be through again. And here comes defense again with a very slow shot, which finds itself very anticlimactically into Zizo's hands. That's Mattia. He's got Fang as an option. He does carry on going. Got Racket quickly behind him, slides it out to Fang. Fang with the flick over Racket. Looks like he will pass short to Mattia, but no, he just takes it away from Racket, flicked over. Fang is just sort of toying with them now. That's crossed in by Fang. And it's Must! And here it is again. It's deja vu, another cross in by Fang, which is finished off by Frau. It's not looking good for Grüntal at all, but Huelvo keep boosting their promotion hopes. Significantly benefiting them in the long run. Now defense takes it off of Jonesy. Jonesy quickly retrieves it back. It's tackled out to Storm Games, who gets another short pass out to defense, which is just found offside. Now it's short. It's a pass through the middle here to Jonesy. Goalkeeper brushes out, and it is a good rush. Not sure if he can. Yeah, he can do that. Can he do that? But now it's a pass out to Fang again. And here comes Fang again. Finesse short here for defense. It is Must by DV, just not far enough, and defense will retrieve it again. He's looking very dangerous out here. Now defense flicks it over. It's another touch. Abdel does get it off, and Frau gets it to Fang. Fang with another cross in for defense. Oh, wow. Defense again. Fang with another assist. He just keeps adding to his tally. Seems like it's 2 goals each for each of the attackers going up here. Well, except for Fang is on 1 goal, but... And now it's a good kickoff by Grüntal. Here comes Reckitt. Being rushed by 51, it's free dived and now Reckitt! Grüntal have gotten 1 back. Reckitt chooses to celebrate, but it's 100% not enough. Now that is a consolation goal if I've ever seen one before. Very questionable goalkeeping by 51. There goes his clean sheet. I'm imagining he's going to be quite devastated with that. And there it is, full time. Well, Grüntal do get a goal, but in the end it's Huelvo who absolutely bested them. Huelvo find themselves sitting at the top of the league.